Hello everyone, my name is Khaled Siddiqui, and in this video I'm going to talk about which cable to use for your drive-through intercom system. I'm talking about the cable which goes outside underground to the speaker post and microphone post and vehicle detector area or menu board. So which cable do you use? What you need to realize is that the cable, it must have two independently isolated shielded speaker and microphone wires. Basically, the speaker and the microphone wires cannot be shielded together with the same shield. They have to be shielded separately and independently, which I have that cable here, and I'm going to teach you and show you this cable. So here is the cable, and I'm going to cut this cable open and tell you what this means. First, this is a 3M cable. Now, you don't necessarily have to use a 3M cable. You could use an HME cable. You could use any type of cable. But this one happens to be 3M. Okay. So I cut open the original shield or the main shield. Now this shield is waterproof and weatherproof because this cable is designed for outdoor and underground. Now obviously you could also use this cable indoor, but yeah, it's designed for extreme conditions. This part I'm gonna cut off because I'm not gonna need. Okay, so notice we have one shielded pair, we have second shielded pair. Each one of these are individually shielded so that they don't interfere with each other, because one is for mic, one is for the speaker. Now as you can see, it says already on it, this is the microphone pair, and right here this one is the speaker pair. Now this could be used excuse me, this could be used for a variety of things, such as a loop detector, or you could use it for indicators or anything else. This is the ground, which actually is the actual ground which is used on this thing to shield it. Now shielded cable is very important to have because it blocks noise and external radio, RF and other interferences. So you have a very good quality communication with your drive-through customers. Remember that each wire is coded so you know exactly the plus and minus. So it doesn't matter which one you use for what, but they have to match from the base station to the speaker. So if this goes to the speaker plus in the base station, you must use for the speaker plus in the order menu board speaker. And if this is the same thing with minus, and this is the ground, obviously. Now I'm going to open the shield on this puppy. Okay, so now notice that we have an additional ground plus the black and red. Now black and red is obviously red is plus, black is minus, and this is the ground. Now if you're using a dynamic microphone, switching these will not make a major difference, but if you're using a condenser microphone, switching these around will make the microphone completely dead, completely mute, and completely off. So you want to make sure not to confuse these cables. This is plus, this is minus. Must be the same exact way on the menu board microphone, and the same way on the base station's microphone port. So that's how these are. So let me cut this shield wire so you can see exactly what we have here. Okay. All right. Now each cable here needs to be stripped and used accordingly. You need to make sure you're using the correct wire gauge when you're using on your stripper, because you don't want to cut the actual cable. You only want to strip the sleeve, or I should say the insulation, not the actual cable. So that's why it's very important to use the correct gauge. If you use the wrong gauge, it will be it will penetrate too deep and actually damage the wire. All right, so now we need to remove the insulation for the microphone as well. It's good to start on a bigger one, and then if it doesn't strip, then you could go down to the smaller numbers, than to start with a smaller number and then end up damaging the cable. So as you can see here, I did not cut the actual cable. I just removed the insulation. So that's how you use it. Remember not to confuse these three with this, because this could go for the loop detector, but these are for speaker plus, speaker minus, ground, microphone plus, microphone minus, and ground. These cables are specifically designed for drive-through because it has all the 6 wires needed plus 2 ground independent grounds, a total of 8 wires on this, and those are the things necessary for your drive-through. Now this cable is, as I said, it's a 3M cable. It's a 3M type 184202 and 18 gauge. All the information that you need for the cable is printed on that. And these, I'm going to leave the link below where you could understand where to get this cable from, how to buy it, and how much is it, and you can buy these from eBay a lot cheaper than if you would directly from the manufacturer. And there are several different sellers that sell this by the foot, or they sell it by the spool. I don't think you need to buy the entire spool, because spool is 150 or 140 to 180 feet spools, and that's a lot of cable. I don't think you need that much. So I would buy it by the foot, or maybe 100 feet or 60 feet, depending on how far is the drive-through speaker and microphone pole or menu board from the actual base station inside the fast food restaurant. So I hope this video was educational. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.